And good evening everyone who is watching the stream already, arrives on air. A short DayZ stream, but it's a miracle that I'm actually streaming DayZ on Saturday. Usually I just get like 30 minutes to play games on Saturdays, so it's a miracle. Let's play a little bit of DayZ. Enjoy the whatever time we have here left. So we have a character going, actually a pretty good one. Let's try not to kill them just by stepping into some random hole. So not that this character has like guns or whatnot. His best weapon, actually his best weapon is this pistol, which is not that bad at all. Zombies are already running down there. So I don't want to loot this place for the second time, but we might need it. So, by the way, you know the drill. I haven't yet figured out the issues with my PC. I hope to start doing it during this week. I hope. I will figure it out. It's not even a question if, it's just a question when. Because everything but streaming works absolutely fine on my PC right now. The problem is only streaming. I haven't really tried to play games outside of just streaming, but yeah. Tracking zombies. Okay, go inside then. That's an interesting magazine here. This is just a small magazine on the doorstep of this place. On the threshold. Okay, not that I'm going to need it, but that's something very interesting to find. In a place like this, that's two steps away from the coast. Okay, I'm trying to be careful here. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a little bit of stuttering. Gaming wise, that's not a good sign. It's not related to FPS. FPS is high. Just testing. Sorry for that. The movement is not smooth, yeah. I'm moving my mouse as smooth as possible, but it kinda stutters a bit. Okay, so the chances of just crashing, have just increased a lot. Technically, I got to try to loot this place. The whole place, but I've looted it. So I'm checking only the hospital. Do I need tetra? I feel like I might need it, but my backpack is very small. And I don't want to run around with just huge red thingy on my back. I have a feeling that chelating tablets, they do not spawn in medical. They are just general civilian stuff. Yeah, that's signs of people. Badly damaged armbands. Sticks. A frozen pepper. Okay, I don't really have space for it unless I eat something. Is it time to eat something? I don't know. On the other side, I don't want to run around with a ton of food in my clothes, in my pockets. Don't want to give my food to anyone. Yeah, this scope unfortunately is in bad shape. Okay. Okay. So this knife, badly damaged. Nope. I'm keeping my bone knife. I'm keeping the bones because of it. The bones are very useful here. I don't think I've ever used them before this extensively. Yeah, these runners. They are pretty disturbing, I would say. Mr. Landmine, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. The first one tonight in the chat. Ow. Keep getting decimated by the zombies. So, I need a new backpack. But there's not a single zombie with a backpack. Not a single burlap sack. Though I haven't been really, like... Again? Okay. Where did you go? I like this game. I've been playing this game for 10 years. Actually, yeah, for 10 years. So, I like it. God, this place is full of doggies and I'm kinda a little bit not ready to deal with them. Okay, maybe it's full of doggies, but I know how to fight them. I know how to confuse them. They get confused really around the buildings and especially inside. What's cool about it? It's a sandbox. It's a game without a story. It's a game that doesn't tell you what to do. And after playing many years this game almost exclusively, I kinda cannot play games with story anymore, because I would always want to do something else, not something that the authors of the game would want me to do. I would always want to go just around another corner to look like behind the curtains and whatnot. DayZ, it's a game that doesn't have a story, like Minecraft, but there's way less building, way more survival, and because it's online game, it's online, it's multiplayer always. So the main danger in this game is another people, and the source of fun, the source of adventures, it's another people. So could we try to climb to the towers? That would be interesting, but I do not have anything to protect me from the doggies. They will just kill me. So if you like story-rich games, if you like games like, I don't know, like what? Telltale games, this is maybe not for you. This is, yeah, it's realistic. It's actually pretty easy to die in DayZ. Not that easy these days. Not that easy these days. It used to be very easy to die. It used to be like hardcore in terms of, for example, fall damage. So when it comes to shooting, it is pretty realistic, but shooting, it's not like the only part of this game. Shooting is important part of this game, like players versus player, but it's not the only part. So it's realistic in that relation that you cannot, for example, craft yourself in, and I'm talking about vanilla DayZ. So I'm explaining vanilla DayZ. Modified DayZ with mods, it can be anything. I'm talking vanilla. So if you, for example, cannot craft yourself a gun, it was possible to craft a bow, but they haven't been returned to the game yet, so you cannot craft yourself a gun. You can make yourself a knife, for example. Even two different types, but you cannot craft a gun. You cannot build a house, though you can build a base. Though again, it's very kind of basic. The way I'm actually climbing this mountain, it's not really that realistic. It used to be harder to climb these steep slopes. So the game has 3 maps, official maps, and a ton of mods with unofficial maps. So official maps are Chernarus, it's like autumn, early autumn in Europe. Livonia, it's like summer in Europe. And this, it's like winter or late autumn in far east of Russia. So, but again, I'm explaining vanilla DayZ. Mods, servers running mods, it can be anything. It can be, for example, Star Wars DayZ. There's a server that I heard about that's like Star Wars with troopers and whatnot. There's a farm down there, or in some industrial complex. And a village by the look of it. I don't know why I climbed this. Maybe just to take a look around. That's over there. Looks like those. Yeah. Sulfur hot springs. Cannot drink, but can get warm next to them. What's this place down there? Looks a little bit familiar. No, this is not familiar. So this land is fresh. I'm only exploring it. That looks like it has a military tower over there. So I only know this mountain there. It's the volcano. I'm not even that far from this dome. So, and of course you gotta eat, you gotta stay warm, you gotta even keep your clothes in order, or you might get pretty cold. Even on the autumn server when it's just rainy. And here we go, our first crash of the evening. Yeah, there are diseases, and you actually in vanilla game, you don't even get to know their names. It just shows you that you have a disease, and then you see symptoms. Okay, so I crashed, but that's not the game, that's my problem. My PC has been like that for a while. So I will have to restart the stream. On Twitch it's going to be just in the same place, just stay in the channel and it will be resumed. On YouTube it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different video. So, but I have to restart, or we might end up crashing completely. So give me a second. So restarting in a couple minutes. So it'll take like a minute and a half. So be back in a minute and a half.